Look, Charleston White throwing shots at the NBA YoungBoy. He say the boy sound angry, like he's in pain. He say YB fans need to be mentally institutionalized. They the type that'll rob you, kill you, and then go in your icebox while they breaking in your eyes. Look, bro, he say he tried. He can't understand nothing YB has been saying since he cold turkeyed his psychotropic drugs. Look, bro, drop it in the comments. I understand what he's saying about it. Let's just be honest. YB tripping right now. He's off his medication, and it shows within the music, man. Let's just be honest. Charleston White, Chicken Shit Charlie, usually don't like what he be talking about. But he has a point here. Yeah, he has a point here. He said them YB fans need counseling. They mama needs jobs. They need food. They don't need to be listening to that shit. It's just 100%, bro. That's facts. Drop it in the comments. I know some people gonna like it, some people gonna hate it, but it is the truth, fam. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the playground. Look, Bricc baby throwing shots at Lil Baby. Lil Baby recently unfollowed Lil Durk and followed NBA YoungBoy. What Bricc baby say, that's about the fakest shit he's ever seen. Fake love. It just shows you the collaborations and the joint ventures mean nothing. Fake love lacks loyalty. He say this is what's wrong with the game. Not just the hip hop, just the game in general. People lack fucking loyalty, bro. You got to have more cojones. No man should tell you who you could be friends with. You don't have to pick a side. Yeah, it is some fake ass shit. Lil Baby shit going down, YB shit going up. Durk in jail, so you picking side. Man, this is just, it's lame. Let's just be honest. But did you expect anything mas from Dominique? Drop it in the comments, man. Shout out Bricc baby. Free the Brickster, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Look, Drake bought $1 million Barbie Rolex. Look, bro, it's a rare Rolex Daytona pink sapphire encrusted bezel. It's estimated to be worth roughly $1 million. He say got the Barbie on the wrist. Where's the Stacy doll? Look, drop it in the comments. This is a flex. He was flexing that motherfucker on Instagram. Two other people, they say, was seen with this watch, Lionel Messi and Mark Wahlberg. It's a rare timepiece, bro. It's dope. Just to be honest, the bitch is dope. You know what I mean? For Drizzy just to be spending money like this, money on, it just shows you, bro. Bro ain't really pressed on nothing. Dude enjoying his life right now. Drop it in the comments. Iceman is coming soon. How soon? One never knows. Yeah, he didn't actually put a date on it, nor is it even close to being finished. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Look, Kodak Black announces a new album just getting started, releasing on Halloween, October 31st. He's already released the lead single, Still Get Chanel, with Chance the Rapper. This is their first collaborative effort since 2017. I'm Not Crazy, Life Is. It was a 2 Chainz record that they was both featured on. This is dope. Yeah, shout out Kodak Black. Now that Media Day freestyle, I didn't really like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really like it. He got a way of rapping all lackadacious sometimes, you know what I mean? His shit out. Maybe that's the new wave where people like to hear you rapping off beat. But I don't like that shit, nigga. If you can really spit it, nigga. You sound like you're mumbling and jumbling. That's the Kodak I don't really care for. But when he's really in his bag, Kodak could rap like a motherfucker. We'll see what his album go. It might just be another one of his many. You know what I mean? Or might be a classic album. YB's back. You know, see, you got some competition now. Streets want to hear it. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the play. Look, Drake Iceman album is delayed. The leaked singles, the snippets, it's just enough to keep them talking. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Dropping an album at the end of the year is a double-edged sword. Why? A lot of people taking vacations, bro. It's not going to get the attention it desires or it requires. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It's October now. Notice Drizzy ain't never put a date on that motherfucker. Now the tracks that we've been hearing, they've been from different time periods, bro. These ain't no tracks that was just previously made, recently made. These are old tracks, bro. None of the tracks, most of them, that you've heard leaked are gonna be on Iceman. Iceman, this album gonna drop first quarter next year. I'm willing to bet. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. Look, Tyler Perry $260 million harassment lawsuit is expanding. You know what I mean? Real shit. Dear Dixon accused him of unwanted advances and inappropriate behavior. Look, when you turn them down, when you turn down the sexual advances, he'll kill your character off early or blacklist you. I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. The man has a history grabbing packages. He grabbed the package. That's just Tyler Perry behind the scenes. Let's just be honest, allegedly. You know what I mean? Allegedly, the man has a sweet tooth. And if you deny him, he's gonna deny you access to the industry. Look, it's more men are signing up. That $260 million lawsuit, look, they're trying to take everything. Drop it in the comments, man. His days of forcibly grabbing packages are over. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. Drake throwing shots at A$AP Rocky. This is a new Iceman snippet. Yeah, new snippet. He say, hire day one. Try to testify on you so you could sit in the box. Either you never did shit for your brothers or them niggas forgot. Look, A$AP really just hired new lawyers and proceeding with his civil case. A$AP Rocky say he was shooting blanks at him. Really demands Rocky was trying to kill him. You know what I mean? Look, bro, you owe him something. Something happened over there. I'm willing to think it was some zesty shit. Now, I can't really go real deep into it, but come on, man. Look at him and look at all the pictures of A$AP Rocky and read about him. Yeah, man, they had something going on. And shout out to the LGBTQIAR community. Look, I just came off a community strike. I can't get into it right now, but man, the real niggas know what went on behind the scenes. Drop it in the comments, man. Scores from the playground. Look, Dave East released a collaboration with Nipsey Hussle, 12 months. Look, he recently previewed the snippet on Castanet's Mafia-thon Tree. The song was dope. Yeah, the song was dope. He kept it in the vault for years. 4 years. Waited till he finally got the clearance he needed from Black Sam, and he did what he was supposed to do. Put it on the album. Karma 4. Look, this nigga dropped the album with no promotion. He say he ABM right now. All about the music. He ain't with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Look, bro, it's so much shit going on at Mass Appeal right now, bro. You are signed. Yeah, you are a signed rapper, my nigga. You have to use the machine and let the machine work for you. You know what I mean? Look, bro, Davies is too good of an artist to be falling to the back. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, man. Deposit's still one of my favorite songs. Shout out Davies, fam. Scores from the playground. Look, Paul Wall, the people's champ, performing at Thriftcon in Houston. Today, today at the NRG Center, Hall A. Tickets starting at $20. Includes a live performance and a meet and greet. Look, Thriftcon is a vintage clothing and collectible convention. You could buy, sell, and trade clothes or just collectibles. Nearly 200 vendors. You know what I mean? Look, I went last year, bro. I went last year. I'm going to be honest with you. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. It was worse than going to the family fucking thrift store. A whole lot of junk piled up here, everywhere. And on top of that, the collectibles are beyond expensive. You know what I mean? Real shit, but it was cool just to be in the city. I think this year will be a little better because they got Power Wall performing at that bitch. You know what I mean? Look, you got to be into the thrift crowd to even enjoy the event. Look, drop it in the comments, man. Scores from the playground. Look, 50 Cent denies an apology from Ja Rule. Ja Rule called himself being a bigger man. He say the beef been going on since 1999. Him and 50 are both petty motherfuckers, so it went way farther than it should, but he's calling it quits. He's waving the white flag. He got kids and a wife, just don't want to live that life like that no more. Look, 50 caught wind of it. He say, nigga, fuck that, this beef overs. When one of us die, he say he gonna be crip walking on that main grave. Look, bro, this is what you gotta understand, man. You can't swing a punch and say the fight over. It don't go like that, bro. It's never over. That's what you gotta understand. It don't matter if y'all 70 years old. If y'all had that beef and you're supposed to be then stabbed him and all this other type of shit, now you can't just say it's over, you're backing out of it. You're gonna be the victim one day. If that's the case, nigga, you better keep your head on the swivel. Drop it, I'm just being honest, I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. Look, 6ix9ine released a Young Thug diss track. Facts. He said he seen a snake turn spider, turn rat. Don't tell the world, just let me out. You know what I mean? He's referring to the interrogation footage and the leaked phone calls. Yo, it's Spider. Answer, call me back, twin. Yeah, I know you don't like this. I know you don't like me blowing up your phone, but call me back, twin. Look, 6ix9ine say if them other niggas can rap and sustain a rap career, why can't he? You know what I mean? Look, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Everybody in commercial hip hop, most of him, you know what I mean? 98% of him, all cap. All cap, you know, it's just being honest, bro. Why shouldn't Daniel Hernandez be able to still get his money on? You know, his music wasn't bad. He's a character. He's entertaining. Drop it in the comments, man. If they could snitch and sustain a rap career, yeah, I do believe so can he. All the shit fake anyway. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. You even got the people that's motivated by YB. Never touched a gun, you know what I mean? Never touched a gun ever. But they're rapping like that. They know it's fake, they know it's cap, but they understand that's what the world wants, so they do it. Without that, they wouldn't have a career anyway. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the playground, man. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. I can't lie, because I don't give a fuck that much. That's why, bro. Scars from the playground, like, share, subscribe. Hype the shit up, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, hype it up, bro. It helps me. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.